Welcome to another edition of the Hickory Ridge Ragin Bulls Football Report with Coach Marty Paxton. I'm Mark Clemens. Coach, we just looked at the exciting end of that Cox Mill game, but you came away with a victory after a big second half.
Yeah, it was a great ball game. Cox Mill played extremely well. And in the last play of the game, it was. I told our kids after the game we about made ESPN, but not in our favor. A wild play. Had some kids leaving the field early thinking the play was over, but it actually wasn't. And just fortunately, it didn't make it to the end zone.
Now, Coach, you're down 17-0 early in the third quarter, and I know you'd had some words at halftime.
Yeah, we had a little come to Jesus meeting at halftime with all the players, just about taking on your responsibilities, playing tough, and doing your job. And it still took us into the fourth quarter, late into the fourth quarter. I think we scored with a minute something left to go, right at a minute left to go, to take the lead. So hats off to our kids, though. They never quit playing. They really fought tough. And same thing to Cox Mill. I mean, obviously they didn't quit playing. Last play of the game, they had a chance to win it. But a great high school football game. For a fan, I'm sure it was an excellent game. But for a coach, it was almost a heart attack.
Coach, you don't have much hair up top, and it looks with some of these games you're pulling it out.
Yeah, with what I have left, it's definitely getting pulled out week by week. So hopefully we don't have many more like that.
Got a lot of close games. Got another tough ball game this week as you travel to Central Cabarrus. Talk about that one for us.
Very well coached team, very disciplined. Going to be quick and fast. And people think there's two different things: quick and fast. They're quick up front, and they're fast in their secondary, and they're fast in their skill positions. They're not the biggest team that we faced this year, but they're going to be strong because of Coach Keefer's weightlifting program. And they're very quick. So we got our hands full. We definitely got our hands full. And being Central and Hickory Ridge, as the old cliche, you can throw the records out the window in this ball game. It doesn't really matter. And we're both going to give each other our best punch.
What are the keys for the Bulls this week, Coach?
We have to be able to move the football, got to be able to get some first downs and give our defense a break. Last week, in the game, my coaches were yelling at me late in the game there to slow down, so our defense got a little breather so they could play the last series of the game. And I listened, finally. Earlier game in the year, I didn't listen. I wanted to punch it in quick and gave a team too much time, and they drove down the field and scored, and they won the game. So, sometimes you have to learn a tough lesson, but I know that our defense is going. They've been playing pretty good. They're going to play a lot better this week, I'm sure, because of who we're playing. It's a big game, big rivalry, and I hope we have the stands packed over there at Central. We're going to need it. Going to need all the help we can get.
Coach, it's really a wide open South Piedmont Conference race. Looks like anybody could beat anybody.
Definitely is. Lots of up and downs thus far this season. Some teams are still undefeated, obviously, because we hadn't got that far into the season. But on any given night, you have to bring your A game because everybody is pretty equal across the board.
Coach, what else should we know about the Bulls this week?
We're just excited. It's a fun game. It's a fun atmosphere to be playing down at Central. The stadium's real tight. People are right on top of you, and it's a good ball game. Our fans, yell and scream at each other. Our players get after each other from whistle to whistle. And it's always been a good rivalry since we opened up, and I know it's going to continue this Friday night.
7:30 kickoff at Central Cabarrus, the Hickory Ridge Ragin Bulls Football Report. With Coach Marty Paxton, I'm Mark Clemens. Thanks for joining us.